Jack.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to one of the South's finest hotels here in Arkansas. The first and the only 4-diamond, 4-star, 5-star hotel here in Arkansas. We're about to take part in one of the South's finest traditions, the world-famous Peabody Surf March. Well, this tradition got started back in the early 1930s when our general manager at Memphis, Frank Shutt, and his friend Chip Warwick decided to go duck hunting. So they loaded up their live ducks. Yes, at that time it was legal to use live decoy ducks to call in the ducks. So they loaded up their live ducks, gathered their equipment, and drove all the way to L.A. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, they drove all the way to Lower Arkansas. Well, kind of a sad story for some, a happy story for others. In one of the country's finest areas for duck hunting, and still is today, they didn't get any ducks. After such a dismal duck hunting experience, they decided to drown their sorrow. Feeling a bit mischievous, they go back to the Peabody at Memphis. If I may paraphrase just a little bit, I can see one friend looking at the other friend, asking the question, if we go upstairs and go to sleep, what are we going to do with these ducks? The other friend says, let's sneak them into the fountain. So they snuck those live decoy ducks into the fountain, snuck upstairs, left it off, came back down the next morning. To their surprise, a few things had happened. Number one, the ducks were still in the fountain. Number two, hundreds of people had seen and heard about the ducks in the fountain. Number three, our general manager, Peabody, Mr. Frank Shutt, was ecstatic. So from 1932 to 1939, there were 3,000 skeletons in the fabulous fountain at the Peabody, Memphis. Well, about the year 1939, something interesting happened. There was a train wreck right outside of Memphis. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus was involved in a train wreck right outside of Memphis. Involved in that train wreck was a gentleman by the name of Edward Penbrook, who was a wild animal trainer for that circus. Mr. Penbrook was now out of a job, so he came himself with the Memphis Peabody as a bellman, wanting to exceed the people's expectations and give them a Peabody service excellent experience. He asked Mr. Shutt if he could train those ducks to march down every morning at 11 a.m. to the tune of John Philip Sousa's King's Cotton March, and to march back in every evening at 5 o'clock to the same. Well, at the Memphis Peabody, they go back to their rooftop palace. Here at the Peabody Little Rock, they go back to their royal 4-star duck palace on the ballroom terrace. Well, Mr. Penbrook did such an incredible job at training the ducks. They hired him as duck master. So he served as duck master from 1940 to 1991. We at the Peabody here at Little Rock, Orlando, Florida, and Memphis, Tennessee would like to continue this fine honor tradition. And thank you for being a part of about 80 years of history. And don't forget what they say, just in case you've been wondering. Once you've seen the duck march, just in case you've been wondering, once you've seen the duck march, you'll be able to go on the rest of your life. There's another tradition we celebrate here at the Peabody Hotel. It's called our honorary Dutch Master. We have a surprise honorary Dutch Master for this evening. We want to call Miss Jess and Mr. Keith Atkinson to be our honorary Dutch Master for this evening. Miss Jess Atkinson was the descendant of Hank Williams. Yeah, legendary great Hank Williams. This is his daughter. All right, we're doing a festival. We're doing a festival. She'll be doing the part where you playing the part of.
I'm in the soundtrack of the movie The Last Ride, which will be premiered tomorrow here in Little Rock. I'm real excited about being here in this great city. Wonderful.
Now, will man step right here, please? Okay. All right. Whereas the care and protection of the Peabody Dutch must be attended to on a daily basis and can always fall to people of such great standards and great distinction. Whereas you are such people, let it be resolved this day, on May 31st, 2011, you, Miss Jess, and Mr. Keith Atkinson have been inducted into the honorary Dutch Master Hall of Fame. Right on that side, all the cane, the cable like this. On that side, that's third.
Okay, right here on that line.
That's one.
No, you're right here in front of me, love.
I'll be, y'all want to go? You can go, you go up with me? You'll be on that side.
You're gonna walk in
I walk
that
down
side?
the y'all walk down. Okay. Anybody celebrating the birthday, they want to be recognized. What's the name? Janae is celebrating the birthday today. Happy birthday.